be a producer, any producers that I actually fuck with, I started off obviously more rating the UK producers.
Okay.
So my inspirations was M1 on the beat,
Alright then.
BK as well.
What did you like about them producers specifically though?
I like that they were pioneers, you get me? Like, pioneers for what was going on in the UK. There wasn't really much for us to go off, like, for our style. And, like, obviously UK drill was starting to kick off. And I'd say them two, plus Ghosty, were like...
No, Ghosty's a f***ing G. Like, yo, I used to listen to his beats. The minute he dropped the beat,
yeah, you could just sit there and listen. Like, their beats for drill beats, you could just sit and listen to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, I liked M1's 808s. I liked BK's ability to make melodies and samples, and then Ghosty was the drums, like heavily with the drums though. That kind of ended as soon as I met the man them. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of like, I want to be like these guys. Like that kind of ended when I met these man, because I'd heard how all of their beats were completely different to these man. I don't know, they're sort of like I don't know, it's almost like we communicated through music. You know what I'm saying? Like, each man you have to polish a turd. That's what it was. Someone could make a really uninspiring mellow, but in the end of it, just because somebody heard something off that mellow, they created something themselves.
Right.
So I feel like that's when I stopped caring about like wanting to be like a specific producer. I just wanted to gel with these man more and keep on making music based on what we was doing.
Yeah, man. So obviously, when you're driving around in your car this summer, you know what playlist to put on.
Or if you're getting ready for a cheeky lads night, for a cheeky lads night out in Ibiza, you know exactly what to play in the pre-drinks. You get me? When you're trying to get the gal them through for the pre-drinks, you know exactly what to beat, bumping through the speakers.
Show him what he's doing right now.
Yeah, mate. Stems and that. We do things professional here every single time, fam. If you ever use these beats, you got stem mixes there ready for you. I know you producer don't know about that. I know you producers still sending you MP3s, fam. You get me? Still sending you MP3s thinking your song's gonna bang on the radio. Nah.
He's working. We got Frosty in the other room doing a session right now. Straight after we've just had a meeting. You know what I mean? We're always getting worksy, and that's how you need to be in life if you want to progress. Forever Worksy. Oh, that should be a logo. Forever Worksy. Yeah. Forever Worksy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that a brand.
Are there any particular techniques that you utilize that make you different from another producer, or anything that you do differently to your average producer?
The only really thing I do is I like to have my presets made before I've even started the beat, so I'd already have plugins loaded, reverb and stuff like that. I'd already have it EQ'd. I wouldn't have to waste time EQing it after I finish making the beat.
For those who don't know, can you explain what EQ is?
Well, EQ and equalization basically is where you can remove or boost frequencies from a certain sound or instrument or anything. So like, for example, two melodies had a lot of low end.
Yeah.
You could take some of the low end frequencies out to let the other frequencies shine on the other melodies. So stuff like that is what I already have preloaded onto FL Studio. So when I'm there making beats, my workflow is much faster and I'm able to like just pump out beats and beats and beats.
Random side left field question. What's your favourite Boondocks character?
Ooh. Huey, you know, Huey. First of all, he can fight.
He's a scrapper still.
He know how to fight. I actually wanted to know how to fight because of him.
Okay.
Because of the shit he did. And he's very knowledgeable too. He's got more wisdom than everyone else in his, basically the whole show.
Oh, right then.
Damn me for this. I did not know you fucked with Huey like that, fam.
Yeah, Huey's the GOAT, man. Huey's the GOAT.
Do you ever feel like you used any like maths or like formulas or any mathematical theories in music?
Like scales, chord progressions, it usually follows a certain pattern. Also with BPM as well. If you're really trying to get into like, you have to know like the right BPM for reverb and that stuff like that. Yeah. How the reverb affects the time.
And how it would scientifically, if it was in real life, hit a room, depending on the room size and all that type of things. Like the time it takes for like the pre-delay is all about from the source of the actual vocal, how long it takes to hit whatever thing it's gonna echo off and then come back and you actually hear it. That's what the pre-delay actually is. So when you increase the pre-delay per se, you're basically saying that the room is a lot bigger because it takes a lot further for the sound to travel, to bounce off the wall and reflect back, because reverb is all just echoes. Even in that, again, maths, the only difference between echo and reverb is that echo is a slower reverb, you know what I'm saying, or reverb is extremely fast delay, constant echoing. So there's maths all over music. Even music theory itself is maths.
See, it's interesting how so many truths can exist at once, but it could be true that education system as a whole is a very reductionist way of measuring intelligence, but at the same time these things do still come into our everyday lives, you get me?
That's why my advice to kids is always still try in school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But understand that when I say try in school, I don't mean you must be great at maths and English no matter what. Nah, if you're not good at maths and English, you're not good at it, and that's fine. Probably not because you're not good at it, you're not being taught in a way that makes sense for you. But whatever subjects where you feel you can apply yourself, go 100% at that, you get me? That's where you will really find what your intelligence is and where your intelligence really applies itself. And you should be proud of that, regardless of whether you got a D in maths and English and you have to retake, but you got an A in music, or you got an A in geography, an A in history. Like, at the end of the day, that was passion for you. That's where you applied your intelligence. Follow that, you get me? School is still a very crucial place in your life. Very crucial. Because even, man, I found music in school, but I developed my music in school. I'd say growing up with music, but then actually having a chance to be taught by a music teacher. That was my first experience of that was in school.
Okay.
And that's what made me love music.
I've been seeing for a good while, Tezza, you've been getting into the videography side of things. Yeah. You've been learning how to hold a camera, how to record videos, how to edit them.
Emotional films.
Tell us how that journey is going.
Tell us how it's going.
Yeah,
it's going good, man. It's going good. So obviously I'm learning as I'm doing it. You know?
Okay, so what type of advice do you have for somebody that's creative but is trying to get into something that's adjacent to their normal thing, i.e. you started as a productionist, engineer, and now you're venturing out into these other things. What advice do you have for other people trying to venture into different things in their field?
You just start, because once you start and you take small steps every day towards, in 6 months you're gonna be like, shit, imagine if like I didn't do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if I didn't take those steps every day. Little small steps, doesn't have to be a lot, you know. Could just be watching one YouTube video, could just be writing something down, taking notes. Within 6 months on you're gonna learn a lot more than you would actually think.
Okay.
So that's what I did, started learning on the side, build up my portfolio slowly.
Right then.
Production, yeah man, obviously these will be available, soon these will be available to purchase. If you want that,
then
let us know.
Let me see the jogger bottoms as well, blood. You got a turn, gotta give us a little turn. Yeah. Alright then.
And the back.
And the back, oh shit.
Back pay.
Alright then. Back pay.
Show them what you're looking at.
Why didn't you do a backflip, man? Why didn't you do it? They're so fucking hilarious.
You
just raise bits and monkeys, bro.
It's genuinely terrifying. Where is that coming from?
And they just accept it. He's been doing this to them for years, you know. Like, how many monkeys he's done this to? Did they all just chill with him still?
Well, I just learned to just deal with it. Oh, this guy again.
Yeah. He's got to the point. If they fully swipe at him, they're like, move this camera out my face, G.